As a reminder, a lot of the people would like to go by their game names, just as a reminder, as we get the stream started.
Well, the stream has
I
started.
don't care what you guys call me on the stream, so long as nobody's like throwing out my photo or personal information.
I'm going to share
Hey guys,
everyone's phone
John's
numbers that I
social
have.
number
Wait.
Okay, good.
is
Only
I'm
hot
going
chicks, though.
to refer to everybody by their full social.
Excellent. I'm going to change the DM image to my penis. I have it present in every screen.
And with that, welcome to Dungeons and A-Holes, everybody. Thank you for once again joining us on Sunday evenings with myself, Samus Garobo, and my childhood and lifelong mates, the Pen and Paper Defense Guild. They can sign off as they see fit. You'll of course be able to check this out on the YouTube, hopefully, if everything works accordingly. Otherwise, feel free to jump in via the Twitch stream, give us a follow, and you'll get notified when we start this wonderful stuff. A-holes, would you like to introduce yourselves?
Apparently, I'm your hetero life mate, Tobrel.
True. Pretty accurate.
and by hetero he means the 19th century definition of hetero, which means gay.
Hey.
Look, there's no difference between an asshole and a vagina in the dark, except for the lack of
Vagina.
lubrication.
Look, Ben.
I was
Just
thinking
because
vagina
There are
for
actually
guys.
lots
Doesn't
of
it?
differences between.
I question your knowledge of assholes.
There are lots of
I
differences
don't
between
question
assholes
Jack is
and
the one to do
vaginas.
it.
I question his knowledge of vaginas. There, how's that?
I
How
know
about
about
from the
both assholes
pre-physician
and
point of view?
vaginas, if it
no,
matters.
I'm no
Assholeologist?
but I'm pretty sure there's functional difference between the two.
Like I
Both
said,
feel awesome?
Quite
self
a bit.
self lubricating.
John's not a buttologist. Okay.
I'm no biologist, but
One feels more awesome than the other. I'm just going to put that out there. I'm just saying. Anyhow, so we're going to play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition today. Just so, in case you're wondering what we're doing here.
no.
Excellent.
Let's call it what it is. We're going to attempt to play Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition, but mostly we're going to sit here and bullshit about stuff.
And apparently
yeah,
yell at people for drawing penises on the screen.
I'm gonna
God
go
damn
with
it,
you.
you guys are drawing penis, they're going to be so mad.
And I'm gonna try and figure out how to upload a picture of a dwarf.
A dwarf?
You have to send it to me.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
Your Furious Deity link here that you've got going on?
that 20 minutes of downtime that we had before I started the stream. It would have been a good time for us to talk about that.
Well,
So-
you know.
I didn't have
Since-
20 minutes before you started the stream.
Well, you
No,
weren't
that's
the one I was
basically it.
talking to.
Find the
just got
picture,
here.
email it to me, and I'll get it put in during the course of play.
Yes,
Since
sir.
I'm the
Like
only
when a
one that
wizard's
runs,
taking like 18 years on his turn, I'll put it in there.
since I'm the only one that runs a webcam, and I don't know if it actually shows on your stream.
It does not.
Damn
I
it.
turned it off.
Oh.
Would you like it on?
Yeah, I was gonna say, could I, while I'm drinking this delicious and
Alright, hang
refreshing
on.
Pepsi,
I'll turn it
I
on.
could do some product placement.
Alright, I have it turned on.
So why don't you stop that?
Pepsi just tweeted and says for us to stop it. Alright.
Damn it. Well,
Alright, I'm
what
turned.
about Otis Spunkmeyer muffins?
It's on. It's on. Alright, you're live on the stream.
Oh, that's fine. I don't.
That's
I figured
Dustin,
I was.
everybody.
Ew.
Okay. Who
And it
is
says his
Tinker?
name Dustin even, so.
Tinker's Ben.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, I'm turning you back off
You
now.
change your image.
Okay, I sent the email.
You changed it for me. Remember?
How the
I
hell did I
take it
change
that
it
probably
to
kills
this?
your streaming and
Oh,
video capabilities,
on
right?
that one, I actually changed that one because I like that picture.
Oh, well, then you can change your own image. Well then, fuck, show Witty how to change his
On-
image then.
On that one, yes, but on the screen,
How many hit
no.
points do I have now? I forget.
Oh,
Like on the actual player thing here,
Let's update this.
I can't change that, but on the thing on the side, I can.
26 hit points. Chills, yeah.
okay, well for the moment you're the gnome looking thing. And then whenever, oh, fuck, what the hell is his name in game? Zephyr.
That's me.
Or Dalbus, I guess?
God, why can't you just
Yeah.
go by Witty? Then I'd be able to keep this shit straight.
God damn it. Damn it, 509721173.
That's not right. It's close.
I don't think there's enough digits in that. What you just said. Hold on.
I mean,
I think your
I could probably get close. I can get close.
It's 3, then 2, then 4.
Yeah, 3, then 2, then 4.
That's what I said. Anyhow. So, Dungeon Magazine number 4.
Oh, hell
Bum
yeah.
bum bum.
Still keeping it old school.
Fluffy goes to heck.
Are we serious?
That's amazing.
He
Oh,
is
please tell me This
furious.
is like some type of riff on Paladin Goes to Hell.
Well,
No, this is before Paladin goes to hell.
Yeah.
Well before Paladin goes to hell.
Oh.
okay, so
It was a dark and
adventure
stormy night.
background. I'm gonna read this, and then I'm probably gonna read some of the words that are not the real words, and I'll correct the words if new words. Got that?
Sorry, that's funny.
The things that
You know
he
what?
does when he knows that this is going to be immortalized on YouTube.
Okay, you know, I'm not gonna actually read this, but I'm gonna just summarize a little bit. So, once again, you are in the town of Albert, doing whatever it is you do. Hopefully, some of it somewhat legal and moral.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Amoral, perhaps.
Luckily, also from the last adventure, all of you have been conveniently cured of lycanthropy.
Wait,
What?
that sucks.
But we
I think
do
it's
have
pretty awesome.
massive amounts of silvered weapons.
You have all the silvered weapons you could ever dream of having, and like
Well,
5.
not really. We had like
Shush,
I
shush,
know,
shush.
I told
All
one.
we ever needed.
5.
I'm going to build a castle out of silver weapons.
we're gonna get Games of Thrones with this. Have, like
I think
our
it's more
kitchen
than 5
tables
on
and
that
shit
throne.
will be made out of.
Alright, so you're all familiar with the cornucopia of Vim and the ascension of the evil. Sorry, it wasn't evil. Of the Archdruid Vim, correct?
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Sure.
No.
that's because we didn't do that
I-
yet.
I can do a history check.
So, a convenient narrative distance ago, the great
castle
heroes of Albert, shortly after their return from the outer planes where they saved the unborn souls of the entire multiverse, shortly after they returned to their hometown, an Archdruid named Vim used his cornucopia to create ridiculously large animals, basically try to take over everything, and he attempted to ascend to godhood.
Wait, this actually
was-
does sound familiar.
Where was our buddy Duff throughout all of this? Duff the Druid. Am I the only one that remembers
Duff the Druid was, I think, technically in a different adventure, but we're going to put him in this one anyhow, because it makes sense.
Did we use the giant robot to fight the giant animals? Because I feel like that just makes sense.
Yes,
Yes.
you totally did that.
I feel like I've heard. I'm with Samus. I feel like I've heard this before.
It may have just
I
been
actually
a.
didn't run this adventure.
It may have just been a mashup between Gundam and Ranma 1/2. I'm not sure.
That's where I'm thinking of ridiculously. Yep, stupidly large animals and stupidly deadly traps. That's right.
Yes. So anyhow, there was some. The PCs have not been seen since that battle, and
Dun-
neither has Duff or
Good.
the gigantic robot.
Good. Those guys were
I can use a
a-holes.
gigantic robot.
Anyhow, there were repercussions. Even though Vim was able to successfully ascend to godhood, his influence has not been felt for some time. It is presumed that the PCs are successful, though possibly at some great cost, as they have yet to return.
Well, this was some convenient narrative time ago, so.
This
Probably
conveniently
could have been
explains their
millennia.
absence. Never mind the fact one of them made a cameo last time. It doesn't fucking matter.
They're just there.
Nobody
when
knew he was
necessary.
back except you guys.
I cast magic missile on the portal.
You probably should cast Magic Missile on the plot because it's pretty flimsy at this point.
It's fine.
Anyhow, one of the consequences of Vim's ascension and disappearance was that in the town of Rush Center,
Oh, fuck that place.
a
hate
plant
that
god
town.
arose.
Oh, not another one.
Yes, the very same plant god that you're thinking of, actually.
We need to find
And-
the great artifact of Roundup.
Yes. And not only did this thing appear, but has also been displaced.
Alright, as always.
Like it's sitting there, kind of wobbling, like
No,
a displacer beast kind of displaced.
the other kind of displaced.
Oh, okay.
There's been a request from the town for you to go and handle an issue related to this plant god disappearing.
Wait, is this like a benevolent and benign plant god? Like that's good and
No.
great.
It made vegetables very large and tasty.
Okay, so it was good for the. All right, because
No,
I
it-
was like, if it's an evil plant god,
It
why would
ate
we
people
wanna go
and
find
fuzzy
it?
teddy bears alike. It's not good.
Well, with great
I mean, I'm a
vegetables
druid,
come great
so-
consequences.
I'm a druid, so I think I might know about some of this stuff.
Yes,
That I would
okay.
I would
You
have some
totally do
foreknowledge of the
because I
plant
just
god.
told you about it.
So,
Sweet.
those of
I
you-
relay it to my friend.
Good job. You relate the story that I just told to
for
everybody
those of you
else.
who are interested,
You are a helper.
this is the town of Albert in
Gold Star.
Kansas, where this world is
Gold
basically
Star.
mapped off of.
Alright, so,
This is Rush Center.
as usual, the call for
And this
heroes
right here is
has
Great
gone
Bend.
out, aka
That's
the
the
town
easiest way to
meeting.
figure this out. If you'd like to follow along in a
They want us?
better map yourself, this
You
is
have been chosen as
Still don't know why they think we're heroes.
as the current representatives of defense, even though you are temporary and probationary members.
I like how
temporary
we're
and probationary.
We got punished, hence we get drafted.
Yes, your punishment is to
Save the
go to
realm.
the town of Rice Center and save them from whatever the fuck is going on.
I know a good burger joint in Rush Center. I don't know if it's still open.
There is, in fact, Effie's, which we will visit when we get to Rice Center.
Nice. Let's try not to burn that place to the ground, please.
Control
You are
fire
also
everywhere
requested
around
to
me.
attempt to not demolish the entire town.
When has that ever happened?
The entire
That's what I
town?
With these characters. With these characters.
With these
When has that ever
characters, it's not yet happened.
Alright.
Oh,
Just to be
I have
clear,
destroyed a couple worlds in my day.
between here, the city of Albert, and there is a creek that'll go across our path no matter how we go. So, just want to make sure that a creek bed, if we get captured, is available.
potentially.
Wait, what?
I'm bringing up the
Anyhow.
map.
So the
Yeah.
the individual currently filling in for Pastor Green has relayed to you any information you didn't already know. And he tells you to be extremely careful. Apparently, there's been some individuals acting in the land of Kansas who are acting on some of the older ideologies from way back when.
The older ideologies. I ask for an explanation for and be more elaborate.
Apparently, in a long distant time ago, which is a very convenient narrative distance away, there was a group of individuals who decided that certain powerful beings needed to retire.
Okay.
and then proceeded to retire them.
Oh, so like
Oh.
god killers or whatever.
Godbusters. Got it.
Yes. So you are advised to be careful if you encounter any of these individuals.
Gotcha.
Extreme caution.
Extreme
Like no
caution.
shit. Like actually you are allowed in this one and only case to run away.
Wouldn't this kind of
This-
be like zombies and Homer Simpson looking for brains? You know, they ignore us.
If you replace zombies with guys that took out Zeus, then yes.
Yeah, they'll ignore us.
We
We'll just
all
tickle 'em.
4th level.
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
We are pretty good at pissing people off, though.
Ugh.
All right.
Never on purpose?
Okay, so
Yeah.
gather all your supplies, which you just did. That's good. And let's get your asses on the road and get off the fuck off of page 1.
Huzzah.
Get off page one.
Yay!
Alright, I'm gonna run and grab my monster manual. 'Cause
We're western bound.
We are westbound.
All right.
Probably along what is someday going to be Highway
Highway.
96.
Probably.
Okay, so you take Highway 96 to Rush Center because that totally exists.
Over the over the bridge.
Over the bridge, which has been conveniently liberated since your last visit.
This was a different
Convenient.
road.
Is
This-
this called Highway number 96 because it was destroyed 95 times before?
Yes, that's
Return.
exactly why. That's exactly why you believe it's for Highway 96. This is why you're not in charge of anything.
And how?
Along your journeys, you see a stranger walking down the road who appears to have all his possessions on a stick, on a little bag on the stick.
the
pack.
handkerchief.
Yes, exactly.
I hail him with a hello and well met.
Stop!
As
When
you
he tries
utter
to
the
say, "Well met," I
ancient
hit
words, he ducks into the bushes.
Hadrian throws his hands up and wonders why everyone is so antisocial when it comes to that. When he says hi.
Hadrian,
I
let
explained
me
to
explain
Hadrian that
something to
well met is this region's phrase for "I'm going to kill you now, and I will betray you."
You obviously come from a small place where everybody is trustworthy. Let me explain to you the way
The
the
forest?
real world works. The real world works like this. You don't talk to anybody, so they don't talk to you.
And how? So we're gonna
And
rewind
how?
past that well met and presume something so stupid didn't come out of you guys' mouths. And he's walking down the road, grumbling to himself.
Okay? He's obviously a nut job and a hobo. Let's leave him alone.
Nam didn't treat him well.
As he approaches you, he gives you the old farmer nod.
Well, we all know how that is.
And then
Hey,
apparently
give
proceeds
the
to
nod
walk right
back
by
and-
you.
Give him the nod back. Did I notice anything with that perception check? If he was out of place, was he carrying anything?
You notice
Like-
he
like
appears to
look
be
like he was
carrying
hiding
the
anything.
entirety of his life possessions, which is rather unusual for somebody to be walking around like that.
Including his clothes, his stick.
Says like
I
the
said.
like 7 people who are doing that right now.
You guys have a possible base of operations in the works, actually.
I say, sir. Does something seem to be amiss?
What? Who said that?
I did. The less than 4 foot tall gnome.
Oh, there you are. Oh.
What seems
So-
to be amiss, sir? It looks like you're in trouble.
Well, you see, the town of Rush Center has been under a terrible curse for many days. Each day has been a worse curse. And I've had it. I'm leaving this place, never to return. I'm going to go
What
to
are-
the land of heroes and make a new life.
What curses were happening?
Oh, you have to ask that. Now I gotta look at that part of the module.
Or I'll just do that arcana check there.
Alright.
Just, you know,
On the first day, a plague of moths descended on the town, chewing holes in every garment in sight. Oh, you notice
What?
his garment has holes in it. You totally noticed that earlier.
Truly,
Did you
this
piss
is the
off a
work of
hippie version of
Aphrodite.
Moses?
You shouldn't be wearing clothing in the first place.
On the second day, we awoke to find we could only talk backwards.
What?
And upon leaving town, I was able to talk forwards, which lets me portray this information to you because this module is very well written.
Fair enough.
The third day brought a rain of vinegar that pickled the crops, totally destroying our economy.
You figured one day of vinegar wouldn't hurt.
Actually, vinegar will fuck up
It's
plants
acidic.
really
Vinegar's
bad.
real bad.
oh yeah.
Like it'll like
Yes, it
worse. It's worse than like if you took out like professional pesticides and shit. It's pretty bad.
This is also why I am not a farmer.
Unless you have cucumbers.
Oh,
And then there's
cucumbers.
pickles, and then you can sell the pickles.
Okay.
Nice.
On the fourth day,
Of
all the
Christmas.
children turned into brats, including Mayor Rimbert's once lovely and well-mannered daughter Penny.
Okay.
Silent.
So they got candy.
So they hit
let's
puberty
see.
simultaneously.
Yes. On the fifth day, all the animals in town grabbed whatever they could carry in their mouths and ran away. For some reason. Oh no, I'm not gonna say that one. That's Finally today, as I walk away on the sixth day, a strange cloud has settled on the city, a foul miasma. And as such, I'm leaving.
How long have you wanted to say foul miasma?
Pretty much this entire campaign.
Okay.
Boy's got big words.
I'm sorry that this has happened. If we're able to fix this, would you
As
like me to
well
send
you
word to
should
the
be,
city of-
because in my day,
What a
we
day.
would wake up and we would pin an onion to our shirt because that was the style in those days, you see. And Ben, make me a will save. Or a,
To not be bored
no,
to
a
death.
wisdom check. Make me a wisdom check.
Yeah, let's open this thing. On.
Good job. You realized that you talked with the old man for too long, and now you're in old man storyland.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And
know,
you
I'm
failed
going
your
to
stay
save.
away.
This is old man story mode. So your journey
That-
is delayed by an hour while you listen to all this guy's old stories.
Do we
No,
just leave
that's
him?
fine. I'm 120 years old, so I'm obviously probably twice as old as he is. I'm gonna relay him with my old man stories.
Except he's an actual old man, and you're just some punk. He can deliver to you
Some
with the
punk.
old man story mode, which cripples your ability to do anything useful or productive.
I can't wait until I can go
I
into
break-
old man story mode.
That
I
sounds
break
terrible.
dialogue mode and leave.
Unfortunately, you failed your save. Old man story
Nope,
mode
I
descends
leave.
upon you until
I leave.
finally he says that he must be away and leave to the
I
land of
lost
heroes.
interest.
And he will leave you
left.
in peace now.
Meanwhile, the rest of us just left the wizard's ass behind.
Pretty much.
Yep.
You look around and your companions are far, far down the road. Being careful not to make eye contact with the old man, lest they too be sucked into old story mode.
Is
I guess
there
I'm
just like an
just on
exodus of
dialogue
old
mode.
men coming from Rush?
If by exodus you mean one, then yes.
Oh, I thought you said I thought you said old men leaving the
No,
town. Okay.
Look. That's right. Alright.
Abandon hope, ye who enter here.
You know what? I'm
Pretty
gonna pull
much.
up some rope and a sheet, and I'm gonna do a clever thing to capture the wind and make a sail and catch up to them.
Do you have sailing on your thing?
The 4 foot tall wind. Oh, you know he's got it written
Well,
down. You better look at his sheet now, quick.
I'm a rock gnome, and I tinker, so I build things.
Do
so
I have
can
to look
make
at
a
your
tinker
goddamn
check.
character sheet? I'm looking at your sheet right now.
He's probably got a past
Where's
in
your
being a
background?
boat fair or something.
Everything that
Stage
should fill in.
background. Stage background using the power of the rope thing. Also,
Well,
the
it's not
tinker
filled
power
in.
of- Well, whatever. I'm filling you in now. You know, rock gnomes, they have they things.
You didn't
they
fill your
tinker
sheet
with
in.
things. I'm filling you in. Rock gnomes, because in a race they build stuff. So I'm gonna build like a little sail thing, use the power of the rope, do a clever sail thing that'll probably fail after an hour, and then catch up to them.
Don't have any inventory either.
Oh come
What?
on!
Which is weird for Ben.
I didn't have time to fill in that inventory. I'm keeping everything on my PDF.
Okay, that's fine. You have inventory now, by the way.
Let me guess, you put a bag of dicks in there just like you did in Dust.
No. Can you guys see
Wanna
his
find
inventory?
inventory on this.
No, we
No,
can't
no.
see
We
that.
can't see each other's character sheet.
Oh, okay.
Is it now no longer funny because we can't see that he has a bag of dicks?
I thought maybe you guys could see it.
No.
That's why you were laughing.
No, we just already assumed it was a bag of dicks.
Okay, so anyhow, That's
a
fine.
joke.
Tinker
You're crap
McTinkerson.
violent, thank you. Alright, so I catch up with the party with my clever machine.
Catch up
so
with your party with your clever usage of Kansas wind.
At 4 feet tall.
And then the wind dies or
Hey guys, I'm back.
You were missing?
Oh,
Wah, wah, wah. So,
Charlie Brown
no,
sidewalk.
on to Rush Center.
on to Rush Center.
okay. So you approach Rush Center. Download. What? I don't know why Zephyr thinks I'm going to upload a penis instead of his character he'd sent me.
I just gotta be careful, you know.
You know how tempted I am to actually upload a penis now that you said that?
Oh god.
Pretty tempted. Your image is broke.
What?
Wah, wah,
Your image is broke, so you continue to be Link.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, at least you're Deity Link, which is cool.
Yeah, seriously.
Actually, wait,
anyway,
I have
fair.
advantage on wisdom saving, so I passed that.
Well, you had disadvantage because he was an old man that you took too much time with. So, in the center of the town, because you're totally a town now.
Reason.
Okay, so,
Alright,
in
as
town.
we approach town, do we see a miasma
Oh,
lingering
you totally
over
see
the
a
town?
foul miasma surrounding the town.
Oh no, this miasma needs to be gust of winded away.
You're gonna be gust of winding for a while. I'm just
Maybe
saying.
they should start using energy efficient vehicles.
Well,
Does it smell
It's-
like methane? Are there a lot of cows here? Is this the problem?
it doesn't really have much of a smell. It's just kind of like a gray cloud.
Oh, boo-hoo! The old man ran away because there's some freaking cloudy weather.
Nah.
It's Kansas, not
Apparently,
Seattle.
The miasma makes everyone an asshole. I say to Terry.
Did everybody figure out what tobacco is for in that town?
Something.
The tobacco.
So-
All the tobackies.
There's not very many people left in town. There's a restaurant that still appears to be open. And there's also what appears to be the mayor's house, which you totally don't know because it's relevant to the story.
Alright, well.
Well, we
To
Well, I
dinner.
take a
Find the
rag,
mayor's
wet it
house.
down, and put it over my nose and mouth, just in case the miasma actually has an effect.
Hey, good job. You do not have to make saving throws. I mean, nothing is
just-
wrong.
I'm just ready to go get something to eat.
I'll follow suit.
been a
Okay,
long
you
walk.
go
Breathe and
into
crap in.
what appears to be a 50s style diner, which you totally know what that's all about.
Okay. Can I get a menu?
You take a menu and it says burger, and slightly below that it says fries, and below that it says more burger.
I will
With
have
an
a
option for cheese and pickles.
more
Okay.
burger with
Places like
pickles and
this?
cheese.
Okay. And you also have
Wait.
an option for a drink.
Places like this always have open-faced roast beef sandwiches.
You know what? I don't know if she has that or not, but let's go with she does.
Sweet. I order an open-faced roast beef sandwich.
You order your
Extra
frilly roast
gravy.
beef sandwich.
That's probably terrible.
Hey,
And then they bring out a burger.
Open-faced roast beefs.
More
Can I
burger.
have an
And they
open-faced
bring-
more
do they bring-
burger?
Yes, you can.
Yes.
Yes.
This burger
Uh,
is the best burger you've ever had.
Guys, you gotta try the open-faced burger. Delicious.
I don't know about you, but I had one of everything on the menu.
You did, in fact, have one of them.
Looking around the cafe, are there regulars here to speak with?
So ordinarily this place would be packed and you wouldn't have been able to get in quite so quickly. However, due to the foul miasma, the place is relatively unattended, except for an old lady who appears to be 197 years old.
Oh, I mean, if she's like an elf, that's like barely out of her teens.
No,
Oh, never mind.
she is a human.
Wah, wah.
What's up, lass?
Lass? Who you calling lass?
Were you lass?
You better watch it, boy. You ain't from around here, is you?
No.
Why does everyone always ask us that?
Oh, I'm a health. Excellent. No, I'm from over there. We're here to help.
Oh. Well, since you're here to help, you might as well go drop by the mayor's house. He's got some important plot hooks to apply to you PC types, so we can get this adventure on the road.
But I thought this would be a convenient
Sounds
place
like
to
fun.
gather local information.
Well, as a matter of fact, it could be. Except the DM is very lazy today.
Which is a change from when?
He didn't say it was a change.
Alright, so, because I was
We go to the mayor's house.
I'm gonna go to the mayor's house.
Yay! Alright, so after you,
I will
you
begrudgingly
recover
follow the
from your
party.
burgers, all of you.
Do they have
you-
homemade pie?
That's the other place.
Damn.
Yeah, we can't find that place either. We looked. Anyhow, so oh, along the way. No, we're not gonna give you that description because that's just total red herring. We need to get the show on the road.
Good call.
That's alright, we have 3 hours, whatever.
In front of the mayor's house, you see a large 4-foot diameter hole in the yard. And then you see his nice 2-story house.
How deep is the hole?
The hole appears to be extremely deep.
All the way down?
Looks like he has a infestation of giant ass earthworms.
Hey,
I
that's a
surmise.
good idea.
Well, we do
He's
live in a
clearly
D&D
making a
world, like,
pool.
there's probably like dire worms.
Man, I wonder if that's in the monster manual now.
Or there might have been a wizard
level
tower
purple
there.
worm a bit, right?
Yeah, there was once a wizard tower here, and he was like, "Man, get that wizard tower out of my front yard." And like,
You know, this
knocked it
adventure
down,
that I
and
think
it's
we're gonna do next. The next adventure is gonna be like a fucking series of wizard towers. It's great.
Yeah.
Isn't there a series of wizard towers?
It's true.
So far, we've only run into one, right?
That wasn't even a radio tower. That was like a communication station thing.
A lighthouse.
I mean, that's how you string up power lines, right? Is wizard towers?
Basically, yes.
So, can we get to the house and
You can't get to
discuss?
the house.
We can't get to the house.
You are capable of getting to the house.
All right,
And let's go to the house.
let's go knock on the door.
Ding dong.
We walk around the hole.
Congratulations, you navigate around the hole.
I didn't know he could find it.
That's what she said.
And then we all died. Jesus Christ.
Well, these things happen. So, a man opens the door, and he has a big medallion attached to the front of his shirt that declares him the mayor of the town.
Not pretentious at all.
No, not at all. Well, hello there, travelers. I'm sorry that our town cannot give you much in the way of a satisfactory visit at the moment. You see, we're having some problems.
That's what I'm here.
Is it? Oh, then come right in. Come on in.
See, that's really how you get into any place. You just tell them, "Hey, I'm here to fix your problem."
I don't know. He just told me to come right in, so I'm surprised that Terry is wearing as much clothes as he still is.
Hey, I'm wearing leather armor.
Some.
Studs.
So, you're invited inside what, it's a pretty nice house. There was a description in here somewhere, but I guess it's not here now, so we're not going to read that. Basically, nice country house, and he repeats the information that you got from the stranger that went down the road. He also says that his daughter Penny is in a terrible way, and if you could help her, he would be extremely grateful.
Her?
You see, her dog has gone missing.
Oh, good. I thought we were going to have to push her down the stairs.
Insta-death.
Believe me, I thought about it.
It's funny, but it's so wrong.
He tells you that his daughter is upstairs, and you may feel free to go talk to her.
Alright, go upstairs, talk to the daughter.
How old is his daughter?
The daughter is...
Why do you make it sound so rapey?
Wow.
He wants to initiate her as a piece of Venus.
But she appears to be about somewhere in the 10 to 12 years old range.
Child molesty rapey.
And now we see if Zach says something terrible.
Probably.
Nah. She's not old enough.
Dodged a bullet.
Yes!
Would anybody like
We all
to
wipe our collective brow.
knock on the door and say Penny?
Knock knock, Penny.
Penny. Penny.
Dime.
Penny.
Thank you, Module, for that. You hear a lot of noise in the room. The door is not open.
Well, let's open the door.
As you open the door, did you open the door? You said so, so you did. As you open the door, I need you to make a reflex save.
Somebody's about to get all
Let's see
wet.
if I can fail this.
Yeah, you can really feel that. Good job.
Holy
What'd you
shit.
get?
He rolled the lowest possible number.
Oh, Ben, or,
Well, attempting to make the story go
Tinker.
along.
Tinker, you are struck in the face for no damage by a wooden block.
Wait, she still has baby toys. No wonder she's pissed off.
Was it thrown or was it
She's like
flung?
10.
Did,
It
what
appears to have been
happened?
thrown. She's throwing a tantrum. What appears to have once been a very sweet girl in a little sweet girl outfit with a little hair and little pigtails. Now her hair's a mess. She's making an exorcist face. She's throwing a royal tantrum. She promptly sticks her tongue out at the entire group and tells you to scram.
Well,
Those
I
One of
door
my
walk
powers
in
as
there.
Titans.
Paladin is to detect demons and fiends. So I'm going to use that power to see if she's possessed by a demon.
The second you turn
Or
on your
an
demon
undead.
vision, which I'm not entirely sure you have, but we're gonna go with it.
It's a paladin ability.
Okay. Your demon meter goes whoop 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 whoop, and she turns to face you, and says, "The dog is mine. If you want her, go to heck!" Ha ha ha! And then Penny falls into a deep sleep.
I'm gonna go
What
in
the
there
fuck?
Okay.
and spank her
Go
with my
exactly.
holy symbol.
After everybody leaves.
Her
you
buttocks
get
now has
shot.
scars which match your holy symbol.
Wonderful.
Good job.
I didn't realize you were a Catholic dwarf.
Once everybody's out of the door is getting nailed shut. Broom closet is getting written in chalk on the door.
Alright, so what would a demon want with a dog? Because that's what the thing said, is if you want the dog, go to heck.
Well, there is a giant hole in the front yard, which
Man,
we would
you are
assume
just,
leads to
like,
heck.
on top of it, aren't you?
Yep.
He's got to know everything.
I'm putting two and two together. I've realized John's pissing me off.
Anytime you want to come by and deal with it, I think my wife's making tacos.
Oh fuck
Mail me some tacos.
Mail her get some tacos. I'll let her know.
Can I have a taco?
Hold on.
I can use a
Oh, we
taco.
get tacos.
And so all the kids have acted really bratty.
Correct. That's what you were told anyhow.
This may be all the
I'm
kids.
going to go inform the mayor that his daughter is possessed by the devil.
Whoa!
And that it'd probably be best if, you get her exorcised.
We come back in a couple of days. She's hooked up to a wagon. He's whipping her. You told me to exercise
I
her.
was gonna say she's gonna start with some calisthenics and move on to some lightweight training.
We would try that, but all the priests have lost their ability to do pretty much
Where's
anything.
Richard Simmons? We need Richard Simmons.
Well, wait a minute, all your
Okay,
priests have lost
guys.
all their powers?
Yes, all the priests of the plant god have lost their powers.
Where the hell is the plant god anyways?
Well, the plant god is deep within the earth, where the plant god lives.
Where it's supposed to be. I think it's best we just kick this whole town over into the hole.
More plant for the plant god.
Well, before we totally murder and burn everything down to the ground, let's go talk to the other children to see if
Emphasis on
they're
the
also
four.
possessed by the devil.
The other children are not in fact possessed.
Only the one child was possessed. Is
Correct.
possessed. Did we chain her to a bed or something?
You foolishly did not. You just inflicted bodily harm upon her and then left the door unlocked.
Well,
The door's
Tinker's
not
Once
not
I get
unlocked.
I go
The
check off on her. Is she still there?
She's still there.
I use my mad rope skills and I tie her up. I take like 20.
Okay. We're gonna say it's a rule, and you securely tie her up.
Using his bondage skill.
Did you just roll a 1 and you assume everyone is evil check, Sam?
I did. I assume everyone's evil.
Good job.
Okay, so
I assume this village can't be saved.
Oh, you guys are gonna enjoy the rest of this, I think. Okay.
I go examine the hole in the front yard.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the only logical thing we can do.
Okay. Describe to me how you're examining this hole in vivid
Well,
detail.
Observing it conveniently from a distance.
Good job.
I'm
You discovered nothing about the
Alright.
hole.
How
Okay,
I
big was
tie
the
a
hole you
rope
said?
around my waist, and then I tie my rope around the other end around the tree, and I
Oh,
try to
oh,
get
oh,
as
oh.
close as the hole as I can.
that was
There's
exactly
actually-
what I was going to do, Zach.
There's
Thank
actually
you.
like a special railing that the rope may be tied to. The upper 20 foot of a rope may be tied to Mayor Rimbert's porch railing if desired. Ha ha ha, I got to read the part of the module. You were able to secure the rope.
Alright,
Sweet.
well I'm doing the same thing as Zach and going to the edge of the hole.
Okay.
I'm gonna sharpen my knife on the porch.
Sharpen your knife conveniently right next to the ropes.
I can't whistle over the mic.
Alright, stand by 1 second.
Whoa.
Giant words! Oh no! My character's only
In search
weakness!
of Fluffy.
We can zoom out also.
You can zoom out. You're gonna need
True.
to zoom in and out on this thing because this map is huge.
Now all I have is blackness.
Holy shit. Okay.
Zoom way out.
Blackness and a compass square and in search of Fluffy.
Forward, reverse, left, and right. Heck, in darkness, a long way. One square.
Oh god, we're
usually
way
10
down.
Damn it.
Forward, reverse, left. What are we driving a car?
One square is usually 10 feet.
Holy crap. Okay.
How do we resize?
There's a slider in the top right of the map menu of the map screen. Did we all just accidentally fall down?
You didn't. I just put you here so I'd have you all here.
Okay.
Don't we usually get
Is it
mad
like
at
a
Zach
straight
for drawing
down hill,
penises all over
or
the
is it
map?
incline?
Why is this
It's
map
not-
full of
oh, shit, I
penises?
guess they're all penises. Okay, so
lot
Zach,
of
as you
penises.
descend, you're able to see basically what you're seeing now, because you have some sort of convenient light source of some sort.
I don't really see any goddamn thing. It's just dark.
Well, you should be seeing some stuff.
Let's see.
Oh, okay, now I see it.
Yeah, over in the corner there's all our little tokens.
Yeah, move to where you should see all your guys.
Damn it. Fucking go up.
Can everybody see their peoples now?
Yep.
Yes.
Word.
Okay. So, the only person who's actually down here is Zach at the moment. He's attached to the rope. You
I
look
will-
around and you're seeing
I will
basically what
stylishly
appears to
slide
be...
down Zach's rope.
Okay.
Down.
So it's about 70 feet or so down-ish. And there's this kind of cavern with all these different ways you could go.
Guys, I found a generic dungeon underneath the city.
Alright, let's go down to the generic dungeon.
The hole is
Nice.
straight down, or is it an incline?
A little bit of an incline. Ooh, I have flavor text. At the bottom of the shaft, you find yourselves facing a maze of 10-foot diameter tunnels. These tunnels have obviously been dug out of the hard dirt by someone or something. The sides are uneven and show signs of large scratch marks. As you look closer, you notice a little wooden sign in the shape of an arrow pointing down one of the tunnels. The sign reads, "This way
Yes.
to heck."
Well, that's where we gotta go.
And I'm gonna tensor's floating disc.
Okay, you Tensor's floating disc.
Now we have a convenient disc to throw stuff on.
Ninja,
Yay.
ninja fairy dust my way down there. I'm a health. I can do that.
Do you have Ninja Fairy Dust on your character sheet?
I can.
So basically, if we write it down on our character sheet, we can just do it.
No, I did not see Ninja Fairy Dust on your character sheet. Nice try. We both appeared to have written in the same spot at once. Now he has Ninja Fairy Dicks. I was trying
Amnesia
to type
dust.
bag of dicks. Couldn't even spell. You weren't even gonna spell Ninja Fairy Dust right.
Can I
Well,
have
this is
amnesia
Ryan.
dust?
I might have wrote the right thing down. You don't know. Sounds like there's much changing.
Okay, for just a moment.
Okay, enjoy your bag of dicks. Oh, your 10,000-pound bag of dicks.
Someone slowed. Encumbrance!
I'm a health. If anyone can carry giant bags of dicks, it's this guy.
Well. Oh. What's this yellow circle?
It's a giant
I'm
bag of
trying to draw
dicks.
my disc.
Oh, well, good. Yeah, we're gonna erase that.
You
There
know
you
you
go.
can
That's a Tetris
use,
floating disc.
you know you can actually draw a shape, right?
Well, the only shape I can find is square.
Oh, gotcha.
Don't tell him how to draw
Hold
dicks.
Alt for a circle or eclipse.
Oh, that's right. Alt 4.
I wanna grab a fresh and drink
Oops,
real
sorry.
quick too.
There we go. That's my disc. I wanted it to be yellow, but I guess it's been.
You are blue, so I guess you can change your own color. Whatever. Then you can. Is it a 10-foot big disc or 5 foot? Because you can also snap it to the grid
Oh, can
via
you?
holding shift. Yeah, hold shift. I think you'll be able to snap it to the grid or something.
Oh, I guess it is kind of big.
Yeah. Right now it's almost 10 foot diameter.
Alt F. Or
Pew pew.
So who
Aha.
wants to bet like the dog was possessed by a demon who turned it into a terrible monster we're going to have to kill?
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think we solved this. Let's just get some dynamite and blow this cave up with the rest of the town.
Or we can just fill it with water and it can be a giant sinkhole.
Which the
I
town
approve
can
of
then
those
fall
plans.
into. That works.
I approve of both of these plans. Which one can we facilitate?
Well, if we give me 8 hours and I can prepare create water.
And just are you gonna try and flood the tunnels hold below to create water?
Yep. Ryan can help.
I can't do anything about helping.
Ryan's not very good at helping things.
Not a helper.
But he's good at destroying things, which is what I'm proposing here.
Burp.
Oh, there's a suspicious lack of dicks drawn on the map for a change.
Zach's busy. So
The group of you are able to eventually get down here if you so choose.
With
In a
Ninja
rather
Fairy
safe
Dust?
manner. No.
My apologies. My apologies, gentlemen. Didn't mean to take so long.
Well, tacos are important.
Oh no, it wasn't even that. I just went to go refill my water and I got bombarded with a million domestic questions.
No.
Damn domesticated life. Damn.
So, Chris, I noticed that most of the black is to the down and left. So I'm going to go right and up to see what's over there, because that's obviously more exciting.
Okay, so you go over here. And then eventually you twist and turn your way through the maze, and you end up here.
Well, that's special.
Alright, so there's obviously only one direction we can go.
This way? Alright, by the way, I have 60 feet of dark vision, so I can see farther that pitch black darkness.
Good
Me
job.
too.
You should have played a human, because I don't give a shit.
Oh, right here.
Yeah!
You apparently have see-around corner vision, too.
Woo! So, where's Terry? I shoved Terry in front, him being our amazing and heavily armored paladin friend.
Yeah, my character's like wearing like a leather jock strap and some stripy pieces of leather.
I like how depending on when it's needed in this story,
Protection.
he's either heavily armored in leather armor, or he's 3/4 naked.
You notice that, too? I was about to say something about that.
I was just saying, I wear clothing, I wear armor. My armor happens to, leave almost nothing to the imagination, but it's
Several
there.
arrows hurtle your way. Well, my armor stops it.
All of the jock strap.
They're all conveniently aimed at his junk.
I also am wearing a leather harness, thank you.
Hey, we've all seen your standard fantasy MMO high-level female armor. He's just wearing the same kind of stuff.
He is.
Does it have
Thank you,
tassels?
John. You're a scholar and a gentleman.
Because tassels are where most of the
You
AC
shut
is
the hell up, I have a
at.
reputation to keep.
Oh no, wherever shall we go?
Well, let's go north first.
North sounds like it works.
Come here.
As we come
Hold up.
to this intersection, I take a look around to see if there is another sign pointing us in the correct direction of Heck.
Before you get a chance to gain your bearings, you hear loud scratching noises from some of the tunnels. Suddenly, you find yourselves facing 4 creatures the size of sheepdogs, each with beady red eyes and foam dripping from enlarged front teeth.
Are they like giant moles? I do a
Hold
nature
on.
check to see if they are a natural beast. Hell yeah.
Stand by. I gotta pan around on the map too.
What the shit? Oh, that works. Really?
What the hooba stank?
That's awesome.
Is this a reference
Okay.
I'm not getting?
No, this is what happens when you search for rabid gophers. And a funny image pops up. Fuck. What's your fucking character's name?
Adrian?
Adrian.
I rolled an 18 on
You-
my nature check.
You notice that these are in fact rabid gophers.
Rabid gophers. Okay.
They're in danger of becoming feral at any second. And they are growling at you all. Roll initiative.
No, let Hadrian do his, nature woogie woogie.
Best initiative ever.
Woo! Not bad.
I
The
beat
hell?
somebody.
Thank
I'll
you.
try it again.
Oh, I didn't. I forgot to select myself.
Yeah, Ben, you have to
Oh, that's
click
how.
on your token and then roll initiative.
I forget, Ryan. What's your class?
I am a
Wow.
I'm a
of course you gotta
Jahealer.
go someone first.
Everybody talked at the same time. Sorry.
I'm a Jahealer.
Okay, then Chris, what are you?
I am also a healer.
So I am the only frontline fighter. Fantastic.
I do some frontline fighting.
Jahealer powers go.
Woo, 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 woo.
Okay, Tinker.
Okay. This hold. 4.5, 4. I'll probably die if I move here. Floating on the sphere. And I'm going to lay down Flaming Sphere right. Flaming Sphere.
Please don't cook me
this-
and Dustin.
Nope, you're not within 5 feet of it, so. This one, and this one, need to make, and this one, need to make a reflex save of.
Damn.
Base damage is 9, so they take half of that if they pass.
Half of that.
So 4. Booyah.
Damus.
Okay.
I cast Spiritual Weapon.
That's such a good spell.
Hot damn. Does it get to attack first turn?
It does. Alright, and I attack.
You want to move yourself up where you actually. I guess you can see some of them from where you're at.
Let me see that one.
And you can see
Alright.
these two.
So,
Upper right.
if a 21 succeeds against the target's armor class, I do 6 points of force damage to it.
It's very angered at you.
Wasn't me. And I make sure the spiritual weapon waves near Terry.
Urgh. It growls at Terry. Bluff check success.
In my turn.
Hadrian.
Alright. This rabbit gopher needs to make me a... what kind of... He needs to make me a wisdom save. I'm going to do... Ha! 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 He's charmed for 24 hours if he has an intelligence less than 4.
Unfortunately, that bounces off due to the fact that he's rabid and feral.
No! Like, that's mean.
You know
There's
that
a
fair
girl.
It's
is...
mine.
Shit,
Mine isn't
hold the
his
phone.
own.
My bad. Some things... I fucked up, guys. Hold on.
We're not supposed to be fighting right now.
No, actually,
What's happening?
We're gonna go with the cloud is not here, and everything is fine.
Were we
Okay.
supposed to suffer things from the miasma?
Maybe. Okay, next.
So
Terry.
my spiritual or my charm just bounced off of him just because he's a pissed gopher.
A greater magic than yours is at work here.
Okay. Very well.
I'm going to
I will
attack the gopher adjacent to
Take a
me,
5-foot step back then.
which
Back
is now
up.
also my enemy.
You still have to make the actual attack roll. Give me
Sorry, I
those.
pushed the wrong macro.
Okay, you got him. And 12 damage?
Yes, I do.
Seriously?
Left it with
Eek.
one hit.
We're gonna go with you killed it, and it sprays feral blood all over you.
It's feral. Be careful, guys. They're feral.
They are feral, so be careful.
Good thing I'm
next.
immune to diseases.
Is being feral a disease?
Sure it is.
Rabies.
That's rabid, not feral. There's a difference. He also said they
They're
were
both.
rabid.
They are rabid. Fortunately, the rabies bounces off of you and your paladinly goodness. How you've managed to keep this power is beyond me, but you somehow have. Delbus.
I'm a paladin of Aphrodite. I kind of need it.
It's extremely important. Otherwise, it'd be a lot more than 1 and 4.
I'm going to run up here and smack that one. Yes.
If you hold and click,
Grr.
you'll cause a ping.
Haha.
Are you the blue, Zephyr? You are the
What's
blue,
that?
so you, okay. Attack away. Hit.
Sweet.
Nice.
We go with the first number is what you get for stuff.
Okay.
Unless you have advantage or disadvantage. That's what that second number is for.
10? Alright. It's very
Yeah.
badly bludgeoned.
Excellent.
Thomas.
Alright, this one right here is about to suffer a misadventure.
Hit.
You said hit.
Hit.
Ooh, 2 fire
All
damage.
of 2 damage!
I tried
Five.
2 damage down. Okay. 2 fiery bolts of damage strike its body and it squeals in terror. Next. Ha! Look who's
Go
next.
first.
Yes! Yes!
Oh shit. They flanking.
Alright, Zephyr. Does 21 hit you?
It
21 should
it
probably will
does.
hit you.
Yeah.
Does 19
yeah,
hit
it
you? I
does.
shouldn't actually have to look because your thing should be filled out. Yep,
It
and
is.
19 hits you. And 6 does not hit you. So,
Hoo-ha.
you're going to take
Wait, did we decide these things are gophers?
They seem to be large gophers.
the rabid
things.
gophers. They were
They're
identified
gophers.
by your druid.
Okay.
You take 8 points of rabid gopher damage.
Am I the only one who Or are they dire gophers?
I think if you click in the little thing and type minus
If you do
8,
mi-
there you go.
yeah.
Yeah, I got
There
it.
you go.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it does the math for you and stuff. Oh, and then Terry. 12 does not strike you.
The
It
teeth
is
bounce off the
unable
leathery
to
cod
penetrate
piece.
your cod piece.
It's just hanging off and eyeing.
Okay, those two.
Power undies.
Okay, next. Tinker.
Alright, those two need to make, I say, 15 reflex, dex. And then 8 is what I rolled.
Damn.
Okay, and then,
Rolling good.
then I'm going to target this one with Chill Touch. Does 12 hit it with magic?
Yes.
Awesome. He is going to take that much damage, 1 point of cold damage, and he cannot heal for this round.
If they pass their save, Ben, do they take damage?
That's not a save, that's an attack.
Oh, you
You
rolled.
mean
No, I
Flaming,
meant,
you mean
sorry.
Flaming Sphere? Yeah, Flaming
Yeah.
Sphere, they take damage if they pass.
So they
Okay.
take 4
Yeah,
points.
Magic
Nice.
does not bounce
I've
off.
written down damage, and unfortunately he can still heal this round because he's feral.
A Chill Touch prevents healing.
Unless he's feral.
What does that even mean?
Can I
It means
become
that
feral?
Chris
All
wants to do
animals are
whatever the fuck he
feral.
wants.
Next.
Alright, so
Chill Touch can be
so
found on
brilliant,
page
guys.
221.
So the
Chronic
DMG,
damage.
page 1.
Is the title page.
okay, so this one that the Witty has attacked, my spiritual weapon will move over to attack.
Zephyr.
Yes, Zephyr. And does a 19 attack or hit?
Hit.
If so, it takes 5 points of force damage.
Ah! And you spray rabies all over Zephyr.
Can I become feral then?
Maybe.
Because I want to be invincible.
We probably don't get sweet bonuses.
Then I move to here and I cleave this one in twain, making sure that it sprays its blood in an opposite direction. Does a 19 hit?
Hit.
Then this fool takes 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
I think it's a pretty neat trick how you just cleaved it in half with a hammer.
Down to the ground, cleaved it in half to the ground. As to not get sprayed with nasty
unfortunately, I
blood.
rolled a 1, which means the blood sprayed all over you instead. Despite your best intentions.
Funny how that worked.
It is, isn't it?
So now you are covered in rabid feral blood. Next.
Okay. I am going to start there.
You're gonna moonwalk?
Alright, and then I'm going to attack this guy. I'm going to 8 Terry and give him a good whap and kick to the face. So, oh shit, 6 isn't going to hit, but a 19 versus AC
You hit.
for a max of 7 bludgeoning damage. Ensuring not to break the skin, only the bones inside the skin, thus preventing blood from spewing.
Unfortunately, when you rolled a 1, you got your foot caught on his mouth.
What? Okay.
And due to an unfortunate series of events, you kicked him dead. And he flopped over on you, and feral drool, spit, and blood sprayed all over you.
Okay.
Just in case anybody's wondering what size of creature we're fighting.
I'm assuming these are like dire gophers. Really.
I said how big they were. I said they were the size of like little sheep.
Oh, did you?
I
must
said
No,
have
that.
you
heard
said they were as big as like really big
Sheepdogs.
dogs.
Sheepdogs, yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. I misheard that part. All I heard was rabid gophers, and I'm like, gophers are like 2 inches big.
But they're rabid and feral.
That's fine. They still weigh half a pound.
And remember, some of this could be the legacy of Vim.
Anyway, my turn is done.
Terry, Paladin of Horrors, who currently has no rabies or feralness.
I dance around the frickin' fire, and then I hit
Good
a
job.
gopher.
Looks like you're peeing blood on the gopher from this angle.
Yeah, yeah, you are.
I'm pretty sure that's a line from a Katy Perry song about dancing around fire.
You doing your
I
oath
forgot to
thing?
declare it was my enemy, so I think I missed.
That's fine, you can get that. It's gonna hit. Roll
Nice.
damage.
13.
Are you capable? Is that more than 2?
It's a little less than
Okay.
2, actually. 13.
Thankfully,
Uh.
due to your careful aim of your weapon, no blood gets on you. You instead spray Zephyr and Samus with feral blood.
Yes.
Oh, and
Give
a
me
drop
your
hits.
feral powers.
And a drop hits Hadrian in the eye.
What? I'm fucking 10 feet away. And
you see how much damage he
stabbed on
did?
the opposite side of the body.
He did a lot of damage.
Well,
He rolled max
as soon as battle ends, I'm using. Oh, look at that! A medicine kit, my medicine kit, to apply herbs and poultices, and to quickly wash off any of the rabies blood.
Good job.
I asked the group to move away, then I have the flaming sphere, light up our way over these caverns and then burn away the rabid blood before I approach.
Now your flaming sphere has become feral.
Sounds about right.
Well, that's not the first time.
I didn't know we were in Eberron with living spells.
My mother was a disintegrate spell.
Hey, that's a good idea.
I'm sorry, it's the second time I gave him an idea.
You're terrible. You're fired.
I'm. What can I say? I'm DMing more than I'm playing right now, so I have ideas. They're not as cool as Chris's ideas, though.
Your face is an idea.
My name's
Oh,
Tobrel,
God,
I'm
shut
okay,
up.
you guys.
Shut up, Joe, bro. Nobody asked you.
So as a help, I just wiped the blood underneath my eyes, and I'm ready for battle.
Okay. You are now mildly feral.
That doesn't matter. I'm a health. It's fine. Been there, done that. Can't be any worse than elf orgies.
It can always get worse than
Hey,
elf
where did my
orgies.
blue... Why did my blue disc disappear?
Can I fucking erase the whole map? Because I can only erase penises quickly, like everything at a time.
It's still there. Oh,
Okay.
just a minute.
What's the northern cavern full of?
Hold on, there might actually be stuff in there.
Perception check.
Oh, you find
yeah.
on the ground, buried beneath the mounds of dead leaves and dried carrot tops, 'cause that's important, a smooth red stone that pulsates with an evil light.
Smash it.
Obviously, you should mash it into your forehead.
It's obviously Diablo Soulstone.
An inscription on the stone reads, "Made in Heck."
So is Heck China? Well, I pick it up, since I can't trust anyone else with these evil items.
Nope, I'm
You
not
feel
going
a
to.
strange tingling in your nether regions when you pick it up.
Like a good one?
A strange tingling like someone's about to
Like somebody's
Bite.
about to get possessed.
too hard.
Chris, when you get a moment, I got a 16 for my perception check in this south passage here.
You see the same thing.
Do I pick up
Is
the
there-
same stone?
You could.
Do I find a similar stone?
You find a very similar stone.
Well, unlike my counterpart up there, I'm going to wrap it in a cloth and then pick it up.
As you pick it up, a feeling of dread overwhelms you,
Hmm.
as if someone was about to stick it in you from behind.
Interesting.
And I assist
Surprise,
Terry
John!
in.
Oh,
Well played, Mr. Star. Well played.
oh, that was good.
I assist Terry in searching this cavern.
I bet you assisted in searching that cavern down there.
I'm an elf. It's whatever.
And I'm
You
searching
find
the one
the
down
same
here.
thing. You also
basic-
find the same thing.
So basically, there are 4 of these stones.
Yes.
I imagine as we continue to look, we'll find more stones.
Maybe it's
Ben,
currency.
could you identify these real quick?
Yeah, I'll do detect magic on them. Do I get like an abjuration feel or like a necromancy
Wait,
feel?
Alt. Wait, is that still a school? Transmutation.
Yep. Okay. Can I get anything else out of detect magic, or because if not, then how long does identify? Is it still an hour?
I think
I
so,
don't
but
know.
it's
Now
also
I
a
didn't look
ritual.
at it. You're gonna make me read all the goddamn spells again, aren't you?
You should always have your or your players handy, just in case.
Oh, I had to fucking read. I'm busy doodling on the map.
But I let them know that it definitely has magic of transformation.
Transmutation. Not alteration like the module says. Ba, 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 ba.
What do you see there, Dustin, with your fancy prancy elf eyes?
What do I see with my fancy elf eyes?
Identify takes 10 minutes for me to cast.
Oh, good. You put the creepy
Well, then
music
let's
back
take
in.
a small, like, snack break and let you identify it so we know what the fuck they are.
It takes a minute.
Okay.
1 minute.
It takes 10 minutes to cast a spell. So I'll do identify on. What can I do? Probably 1.
This says 1 minute to cast the spell.
But if you
I'm doing it as a
you
ritual,
cast
it takes
it-
10
Ritual.
minutes
Yeah,
longer.
so
Okay.
that way it doesn't use a spell slot.
Oh, I gotcha.
And listen.
1 object? Okay.
You don't see anything so far beside the tunnel.
Well, before we progress, let's finish identifying the magic item, and then...
Did the identify tell me anything about the stone?
Oh.
More than detect magic?
It's a strange magic which appears to impact the natural order of animals.
Okay, so naturally we need to let the druid hold on to these. I mean, the paladin. So that way his holiness or his hoariness can
They're the
back
same
up the
thing.
evil.
do my druidic sensibilities coil back in revulsion at these items.
Obviously.
Obviously. Boop. What I see, yo.
You see Area B. Now I get to use a handout.
I approach Area B.
The fuck?
You guys see this handout?
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes.
Moo!
Is there something coming out of its dick?
So, there's more of the picture there, but I can't show it to you. It's got the word moo coming out of its mouth.
It looks like there's something thrusting towards its udder.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised for this module. Alright, you travel down the hallway when suddenly a strange apparition appears in front of you. A glowing, translucent cow materializes from the wall, starts across your path, stops in the center of the passage, turns to you, and gives a low "Rrrr," then continues to walk right through the wall. Everyone must now make a will save.
Oh shit! I go up and I try to
At
handle it.
disadvantage.
This ain't scaring me. It's a cow.
What did you say about an advantage?
Disadvantage.
Motherfucker!
Samus and Ben have failed. Zephyr is passed.
I have failed every damn.
Oh fuck
fucking
yeah! Suck
thing.
on it.
This is bullshit.
I,
The rest
I
of you
go up and I
appear to have
wooga wooga.
succeeded.
Did my 14
So-
succeed?
Yes. So
Wait.
what?
Did my 17?
Yes.
If my 14
Samus.
did, your 17 did.
Samus.
Are you sure it's disadvantage?
And yes, quite sure.
Oh, wait.
Samus and Tinker have failed their save,
I rolled a 2.
Great.
which means, any food items you're carrying are now immediately rotten or sour. So any food or water you're carrying has been spoiled.
Little
And
bit.
you feel extreme guilt for neglecting your supposedly daily requirement of dairy products.
Because that makes
What the
sense.
fuck?
It's in the module.
Oh, that's awesome. So they feel the need to eat some cheese all of a sudden?
Yes.
I was afraid for a second, but I guess it's okay.
Okay, well. I turn
Well, I
and
let
I look
them
at
know
my
it
friends
happened.
and I tell them that was weird. And I get, why am I in front?
The cow woman only usually appears only when characters have seriously neglected their daily intake of dairy products, which the characters will secretly and shamefully realize.
I had cheese on my burger. I want to
Oh,
point
did
that
you?
out. I did.
Oh, you passed your save then.
Okay.
Oh, so did
Remember?
I.
I specifically said cheese on my burger.
Oh my god.
But you have cheese on your burger.
I had one of everything on the menu. That included the cheese and the bills and everything.
Oh, in that case, you have also passed your save. Congratulations, Zephyr, or Tinker. You successfully role-played your way into being alive.
He
Good
didn't even
job.
take damage.
That's
he
the
role
only way
played
it
his
can
way into his
happen.
rations being alive.
Yeah. My granola. No.
Did you guys not have cheese? Hmm?
I didn't have cheese.
I didn't have
I had an
cheese.
open face sandwich.
Oh, you guys' shit is ruined.
I had an open
Bullshit!
face
I passed my
burger.
save.
No, you fucked up now.
What? F you, buddy.
Congratulations, you just taunted him into a failed role-playing session on your side.
You're wretched.
I do not secretly feel bad about it.
I hope
I
you had plenty to
refuse.
eat and drink before
Um,
you came down here. Because you
I
have no
did.
more rations now.
Okay, I will search this little alcove.
You do not find rations, that's for sure.
That's fine.
Is that really how the module's written?
I've you guys see some handouts later. You're gonna have no doubt as to what I've been saying.
This is what
This adventure is amazing.
This adventure is.
It needs to be exactly like this. So for everything we do, it needs to be just like this.
This adventure's a little silly. I was a little
Excuse me.
hesitant, but I was like, fuck it, they'll like it.
Yes. So far, so good. It's alright. I can just create food and water.
But not cheese and milk products.
Nope.
That's
All your attempts to create food and water with a spell fail, as they come out soured and rotten.
that's fine. I mean, I don't have the spell prepared. I can do it later.
Well, if you do it later, it also fails.
Well, that's okay.
Because the
I'll get
cowl
some-
of ill omen has moved.
So this dungeon seems to be mostly just bullshit tunnels.
Oh, side passage. Oh, what the shit is this? Let's stay back here.
Okay, I got a text to read now. Hold up. Urge.
We found C.
You did in fact find Area C. We haven't got the secret doors yet, but the day we do, we'll have to figure some shit out. Oh god, this is gonna be good. A tunnel continues for a while. I don't have to give the dimensions because you can just see it. That's kind of handy. There are 6 4-foot holes in the ground. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these Ovaltine looking things
Ovaltine.
are
More Ovaltine things.
holes in the ground. A sugary smell engulfs this entire area.
I quickly tie a handkerchief around my nose because that never means anything good.
Stand by one.
I'm gonna put some clean water on my handkerchief and cover my nose.
I'm gonna cast resistance on myself.
Oh my god.
Out of my little medical kit, I'm going to take out my surgeon's mask. So I can roleplay some bullshit. I'm
All
gonna
right.
go.
Your sense of smell is overwhelmed by a sweet, sugary scent, as what appears to be a monster from your fondest childhood memories approaches and is now a nightmare.
Is it the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
Dying gummy bears.
Okay, roll initiative.
Bam! Nice! Doing pretty damn good on initiative right now.
I feel pretty good about that.
Hey
This
Ben, at
initiative thing
least
is
you
a
rolled better
switch.
for initiative this time
Yeah.
than your 4 you just rolled. Silver linings, man. Silver linings.
Who's the quicker out of Samus and Terry?
Terry can go.
God damn it, scummy bears.
Don't think of anything.
Alright, so my
Okay, I wanna
range
ask,
is the
this
same
seriously how
as
module's
the
written?
other one.
You don't fucking know. Alright, Hadrian.
Okay, we're not gonna mess around. We're not gonna do anything crazy. Move 15 feet. Actually, no, just move 5 feet here. And then I'm gonna do a double punch. with the staff and unarmed strike, giving a swift kick. All right. Does a 21 hit or and a 19 hit?
Both hit.
All right. So for 11 bludgeoning damage altogether.
Alright. Much of the force of your blow appears to be absorbed by its bouncy hide.
All right. So for my free action, as part of my movement, I pull out my short sword.
Okay.
So I have staff and short sword. Done.
Hadrian.
That's me. Harry.
Terry. Fuck, whatever.
I move adjacent to the druid.
Woo!
And use my bonus action to declare this gummy bear the enemy of Aphrodite and then murderize it.
It's too sinfully sweet!
Makes his butt big.
Does a 21 hit?
Hit.
Then I do 8 slashing, I think, piercing damage.
Slashing, piercing?
Rapier's
Okay.
piercing.
Piercing, okay. I forgot.
A large gash appears. Oh, fuck, goddammit.
Don't read the wrong text, man.
A large gash appears in the gummy bear. It's very badly burned by your stabbing it. Samus.
I'm gonna move to here, and I'm going to hurl a javelin at this one. And my melee attack roll and my melee damage attack roll are the same. So I got a
You got a 10. You hit.
10. Awesome. Well, I didn't see it
Most armored
change.
gummy bears.
I didn't see it come back. For a whopping 2 points of damage. Of
Wow.
javelin damage. Not the strongest of
severely-
clerics.
Your javelin has become engulfed in the gummy bear, and you see it start to dissolve.
As
Oh,
my
gee.
intention.
Hope you didn't want that back.
Delbus.
Alright, I'm going to make a 5-foot step forward, and I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on this one. It needs to make a dex check. Save 13.
I'm gonna say it passed.
I would agree. Alright, my turn's over.
Thomas.
Alright. Go ahead and move myself up here so I might actually be able to see what's going on. Can I see
Who
this
failed their
one?
save versus the cow?
Say again?
Who failed their save versus the cow? There was,
I just remember Dustin.
Hadrian.
Apparently you retconned me for no reason.
Yes.
I also failed my save.
Okay, so you two are ravenously hungry right now.
No, I'm not. Why am I hungry? You just said I feel shame.
You're ravenously hungry right now. Upon seeing these tasty, delicious gummy bears.
That's fine. Can I see this one?
You can see that one. I guess.
Fantastic.
You can see it like his little foot.
There's a 16 fire with him.
Sure.
For 3 damage, I guess.
Okay, you singe his little tootsie. And now the sickening sweet scent of sugar is in the air. And the two of you need to make will saves.
Ah. Well, like, so, wisdom save?
Wisdom.
Wisdom saves.
Okay.
17.
13.
Hadrian, you have failed.
What? Nigga, please.
You are now staring with opened eyes at the gummy bears.
Okay.
Thomas, you passed. Next.
Okay, I'm gonna move, but I'm going to draw. So these 4 that are encapsulated by this, 4 gummies, they need to make a leg save, deck save, of 15 versus Flaming Sphere.
No fail.
Base damage is 6.
The bottom 4?
Those first 4,
These
not the last
these
2.
4. Those front 4. They take 6 damage then.
Okay, done. Previously a pain in the ass, now moderately easy. I like having all the little tokens being able to track their hit points separately easily. As opposed to like, oh, I think number 6 was this one. Fuck, I don't remember now. Gummy bears! Alright, this one's going to engulf Hadrian, who cannot resist it.
What?
You failed your save earlier.
Okay.
You cannot resist. And as you're engulfed, you're going to take 3 points of you've been engulfed damage.
Okay.
But you can't do anything about it, and all you're trying to do is just eat this gummy bear now, because you're so hungry because your rations went away because the Cow of Ill Omen mooted you and you failed. Because you did not
Even
eat
though
enough
you
dairy
said I
products
passed
today.
to begin with.
Well, that was before I found out you didn't have any dairy products that day. You have like ultra disadvantage.
What? You can't have more than one disadvantage.
Well, if you see this module so far,
I.e. the whimsy of the DM.
this is pretty fucking whimsical right now. So suck it up.
Very well.
It's gonna get worse.
I will resign myself to the rear from now on.
Okay. Alright, so you're engulfed and...
Make a reflex or a deck save of 15 as he moves Buyer's radius.
Alright, stand by. I'll make that in a second. Terry.
Yeah. AC is 17.
Hold him off, buddy. Nice.
You bravely fend you off the assault of gummy bears with your sturdy armor. Some fucking how. You know what?
My
This
AC is
gummy...
mostly dex.
Probably with a series of hip thrusts and groin pelvises.
Can I need to
I
make some kind
strip
of
or
saving
dance
throw?
around their
Yeah,
attack.
those two, they need to make a saving throw.
Okay,
They
they
either
both
take
fail.
7 or they take half. Oh, both take 7.
Nice.
Fire damage.
I will say I also have a shield. That's a good chunk of it too.
Okay. Hadrian. Oh, wait, no. You're being devoured by
Bullshit.
a gummy bear.
I eat my way. Hold on.
You start-
I can fix this. I can turn into a giant thing with a ravenous appetite.
There's
I hope he turns into a rat.
You deal a damage of eating damage to the gummy bear from the inside.
Oh, no, I deal 2 because I'm an unarmed strike, and I would consider biting an unarmed strike. 2
Since you are a
points.
kung fu guy, you can do an extra point of damage.
Thank you. 2 points of biting damage.
Next, Terry.
I am going to attack the one right in front of me.
Attack away.
which I declare as my enemy with my bonus action.
Got it.
Good God.
Apparently, my macro hates me as well.
Okay, well that first one
22
hits.
hit. 8 damage.
Like this one.
That one.
Oh, you cleave it cleanly in twain, and the pieces fall into the fire.
Good job, you.
Next,
That's
Samus.
convenient.
All right, so this one, sorry, wrong tool active. This one right here is
Yeah.
Dustin's inside it, right?
Correct.
Yeah, it's gelatinous cubing me.
And does he look like he's having a good time or not?
He looks to be in pure ecstasy.
Oh well, in that case, I will cast my. I'm gonna cast my light spell, guiding light, on this one.
Oh, that's great.
What? I asked. If you weren't paying, I would have killed it. Come on. All the dice rolls.
Oh, this is good.
Alright, would you please update the bloody screen? Thank you. Does a 14 hit their armor class of this one?
14 hits.
Then it takes 20 points of radiant damage.
Oh, fuck.
I rolled
Nice.
max dice. Well, almost max
Fuck, you
dice.
did.
It's very badly burned. Next.
Radius.
Well,
Dalvis.
unlike Samus, I think that regardless of whether or not he has a look of ecstasy, being engulfed by a giant gummy bear is not a good deal. So I'm going to swing at it. Swing at
With?
this one with my Warhammer.
Okay.
It has a
23 hit.
Hit.
5 damage.
Some of which is absorbed by the gummy bearness. And thankfully,
Very
some of that
well.
also absorbed the blow that would have cracked Hadrian's skull open.
Bah.
that happens.
Thomas.
Alright,
I'm not tall enough to reach his skull.
so this one right here is the one that Dustin's engulfed in.
Correct.
Dustin, are you immune to
Yeah.
fire?
No.
Good.
You can do a little bit of fire damage to me. I'm okay.
Let's see if this works again.
Nice.
Hit.
Even the fire.
Hit.
Oh, I mean, it'll set a fire around me, not inside me. Or
Jesus
inside.
Christ. So the other night, I couldn't hit anything. Tonight, I hit, but I can't do any damage. So there's 4 points of it's now on fire damage.
Okay. Dustin,
these
high
three.
or low?
High is always good.
Okay, you are fine.
I hide ecstatically inside, deeper inside the gummy bear.
I passed my
Oh,
save, Ben.
jeez. Faster save. Alright, so they take half damage. They take
Nice.
half of 12.
Fuck.
Good roll,
Alright.
man.
Oh, that
this
was
one,
great.
This one's getting to make a save. Oh. I'm going to attack with Chill Touch. Does 10 hit with magic.
Hit.
Going to take a D8 points of damage. 1 damage, but he cannot heal this round.
Now is it that he cannot
Yeah.
heal this round, or
Unfortunately,
he
gummy
cannot
bear
heal that
magic is
damage?
very powerful and counteracts your chill touch.
For my bonus action move, I'm going to move this here. Make his saving throw.
He passes.
Takes half of 7.
Oh, 3.
Next.
Get 'em!
Adrian,
Do the gummy
who's
bears
being
not get turns
eaten.
anymore or something?
Where the fuck did their thing go?
Apparently you deleted them.
Apparently, you didn't
Apparently.
feel the gummy bears needed to do anything.
That's fine.
Alright, we know the gummy bears were at the bottom, so...
They go to Tinker, so they're going now.
Yeah.
Alright. Hadrian. 5 points of you being eaten by gummy bear damage. And it only gains half of those hit points back due to the chill touch.
Yay. Bell actually did something.
Yay!
We're gonna let him feel good, otherwise we're gonna have like a Facebook rant of my spells do nothing, I'm the best thing of all.
No, you usually don't.
Alright, so there's that one. Alright, Terry. Let's do this. You once again bravely fend off the gummy bears with your investment in ultra heavy armor. Hey,
Bronze would be
hey,
proud.
you need Terry.
Hey, no. I
being
deal
eaten.
2 points of fighting damage. You mark that shit down.
Did you hit?
Its AC is low on the inside. You said I didn't last round.
It's easier.
Okay.
It's easier to hit something when you're inside it.
How can it not hit? My
There.
teeth, it missed.
There, a 24 and a 22 with my
Okay.
jaws.
We'll say you hit. Terry.
That's 2 points of damage.
I
by the way.
declare the one in front of me also an enemy of Aphrodite as my bonus action. Which doesn't matter for shit.
No, well, you know what?
Whoa.
Would you like to succeed?
Well, I would like to, but what's the cost?
Would you like to succeed?
Now I'm fine with failure. We have to accept that's part of life.
Okay, then you miss. You could have succeeded at a cost.
Your cod pace falls off.
Okay, next.
Does Zephyr continue to look like he's having a good? It's not Zephyr. It's Dustin.
Hadrian!
Hey, see, but the names on the things don't line up. All right, so does Dustin continue to look like he's having a good time?
Oh, yes.
All right then. This one in front of Terry. What's that one up to? Is that the one very badly burned?
It appears to be decently burned. They appear about the same.
Do I believe I could get a javelin from my location to that without putting one into Terry?
Sure, why not?
All right,
You'll
let's do
have
it.
disadvantage on the attack roll though because you have an enemy adjacent to you. Fuck, it doesn't matter.
15 is the lowest.
Hit.
And I got a 2.
Good job. And your javelin is being dissolved by the gummy bear.
As I intended.
Dallas.
Alright, on the one in front of Terry here, I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame, make a Dex save.
What's your DC?
It's 13.
He makes it.
Alright. I'm done.
Thomas.
Dustin, are you still immune to fire?
Sure. Fuck it.
Hit. Wow.
You go, John! You are an
Yes.
all-powerful sorcerer.
I quit. Oh, my god.
I'm done.
Well,
I'm
you know, it is just a D10, so whatever.
I'm gonna start casting poison spray on everything.
Oh, sorry. My mic kind of thing there. Okay.
Could someone help me?
You're having a good time.
These three, those three gummies, they need to make a reflex.
Passed.
Or, I'm sorry, damn it, deck save versus 3 damage, so half of that. And we're gonna do a spell attack against Dustin's. Does 7 hit?
No.
Yes. Okay. Whatever.
Good try there, Ben.
Hey,
Thanks.
you did really good at that flaming sphere.
Yeah, it
All
does.
right.
It's good for damage over time.
Adrian.
Flaming
3
Sphere
points of
has
being
always
damage.
been really good, though.
And the gummy bear's wounds close somewhat, despite the chill touch, because of extremely potent
Chill.
gummy magic.
It only goes 1 round.
Oh. Well, fuck, he gets more then.
You're welcome, Dustin.
As the gummy bear's wounds close even more. The remaining gummy bears are hell-bent to destroy the foul creature that has invaded their lair.
Fuck!
Holy
Ow.
shit, one of them hit.
Nat 20.
Oh man.
Double damage.
Whoops, that's not the right fucking thing. You are hit for
D20
7
plus
points
4.
of being eaten damage,
7 points.
and you are now engulfed in a gummy bear. Hadrian,
Nom 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 nom.
you nibble on your gummy bear.
Twice.
Terry,
Can I still slash at it with the gummy bear on me?
you can slash at it with a small weapon.
Okay, well, one second, can I still slash at the other ones?
No, you're engulfed. They're
Okay.
fat gummy bears. You're a very
Well-
svelte character. If you decided to play a fat character, the answer would have been yes.
A fat paladin of Aphrodite.
Aphrodite has no place for such a character, though.
I'm going to use my move action then to pull out my knife.
Man, I'm glad he
Then
finished that
I'm going
sentence.
to use,
What about
my
Ron
other,
Jeremy?
I'm going to then scrape it off of me as best I can.
Okay,
And fuck
tag
it,
away.
I'm going to smite it. Because fuck this guy.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit it?
Hits because it's less from the inside.
One second, I didn't actually write down. I know I have one on my PDF character, but not on this one. So let me do the math real quick. So I do
Nice.
8 damage with the dagger and 11 damage of smiting it.
You spray sticky stuff all over everybody around you, including Samus. Samus, you are now covered in sticky gummy bear.
Fortuitously, as a half
your
elf,
turn.
it's totally fine. So does Dustin still look like he's having a good time?
Oh, yeah, he does.
Very well then. I will put a javelin in this one over here.
Attack away.
Am I still at disadvantage? Because that'd be a 12.
Still hit.
And that would be 6 points of damage. Muhaha.